It's me, Andy, from Blits Gaming. Hope you're all having a great day. The news, the latest news. On Saturday, EVGA announced that they will not be making any more graphic cards. So if you've got an EVGA card at this moment in time and it's a bit funny, you may want to send it back as soon as possible to be repaired. Now EVGA have announced they will keep a lot of stock back for the 30 series for replacements. If anything is repairing over the next year or so, but there will be no more in the manufacturing. So the 30 series is the last thing. There will not be no 40 series, even though there's pictures on the internet showing samples of the 40 series cards. Now the reason being, EVGA no longer manufacturing graphic cards. They had a big fallout with Nvidia. Basically Nvidia don't respect anybody. Now we know they don't respect us gamers. If you look at the pricing on graphic cards, they've been ridiculous, and Nvidia hasn't changed their prices since I now have the prices of the 40 series cards in front of me, because it's now Wednesday, and yesterday Nvidia announced the price for the 4080 and the 4090. So yeah, it's a pity. EVGA made great cards. I personally never had an EVGA card. It's one of those things, I've never managed to get my hands on one, or I've always had Gigabyte, MSI, Power Colour, others, but never an EVGA. It don't help when obviously Nvidia itself makes the graphic cards and then undercuts the other manufacturers. I mean, that's ridiculous, really. Personally, I think when that happened several years ago, all the AIB should have got together and said, no, you're not doing that. There's no way you're undercutting us. If you want us to sell your chips in graphics, you can't undercut us. End of story. But Nvidia don't care. I think it's basically going to come down to, I personally see the future up there. The AIBs, Asus, MSI, Gigabyte and the others, in the near future will not be making graphic cards for Nvidia. I think Nvidia has changed its policy. It's now gone fully commercial. If you look at its portfolio, it's making all sorts of stuff, cars, cloud, all sorts of technology these days, and those type of companies are paying big bucks for their stuff. And it's coming down to, if you want a graphic card to play games on, you've got to pay silly money for it. And the AIBs said no, it can't be like that. It's got to be changed. So, but what can I say? It's a pity. Hopefully EVGA will go over to AMD or Intel if they ever release a graphic card. Intel. At the moment, I just don't see any coming from Intel. Don't know. Intel is a bit funny. One person say they're coming, another person say they're cancelled. I don't know if ARC is turning up. I do personally believe ARC is not going to turn up. I think that if we do get a graphic card from Intel, it's going to be Battle Mage onwards for the desktop. Laptops, well, that's another thing altogether. You may see ARC in laptops. But I don't get laptops, don't do laptops, so doesn't make any difference to me. Right, okay. So yesterday, Nvidia announced the prices of the 4090 and the 4080. Now we obviously get totally ripped off in the UK because the price of the graphic card in dollars for the 4090 was $1,599, and according to Nvidia's site, they want £1,679. So yeah, we're paying more money. I don't know how that works because the pound's worth more money than a dollar. It should be at least at least £100, £100 cheaper. So I don't know how that's working out. And the 4080, there's two SKUs for the 4080. One's got 16 gig, one's got 12 gig, but one's also got less cores. I'll put the price, the SKUs up here now so you can see the specs. But it works out £1,199 for the 16 gig, or £1,269 for the UK, $899 for the 12 gig version, or £949 for the UK. Yes, it is extremely impressive going by their demos. It's extremely fast. Now, okay, why is it dear? Well, we know Nvidia like ripping people off, so we've seen that over the last 2 years, and they don't care. But the other thing is, like, okay, they got thousands of stock, if not millions of stock of the 30 series, and they want to get rid of them. Now, if you look at the price, the fastest card available on the 30 series, the 3090, I think they're still selling between £1,100 and £1,200. So Nvidia are stating, saying, well, you're willing to pay £1,200 for the 3090. The 4090 goes twice as quick. We want more money. Yeah, but that's not our fault. At the end of the day, you should have made so many cards and ripped everybody off. So, yeah. So we're a bit stuffed. Now, I personally have no interest in buying a 4090. There's no way I'm paying that sort of money for the cards. Now, you've got to remember, these are the Founders Edition cards. This is not Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, and then the others. So they're going to be even more money. Now, if you've got loads of money to throw away because you won a lottery, fine. Now, hopefully, the 30 series are now really dropping in price, because obviously the 12 gig version being £949 or $899. Now, there is a lot of 3080 Ti's around that price. Now, these are going to be available on, if I remember rightly, the 12th of next month. So you're only talking like 3 weeks away. And at this moment, if you go to Nvidia's website, you can click on the notify button if you want to pre-order. But I have no intention to buy a 4080. We have a budget channel. We go back down to the budget channel. The only bad thing is, for my channel, they're not releasing anything else. The 4080 12 gig card is the only SKU the lowest SKU they're releasing. So basically they're saying, until we got rid of all the 30 series, we're not releasing anything lower. So, yeah. So if you, I mean, I was hoping for like maybe a 4050, 4060, 4070 maybe come out at a decent price, but nowhere to be seen. I mean, they could be 6 months, 12 months down the line. No idea when, but definitely going to be next year. So yeah, it's a bit of a sod that graphic cards are now gone back up, and we were always expecting them to come down. Well, we wanted them to come down. I did have a feeling that they weren't going to come down. I think Nvidia's just got too greedy. Now, AMD have announced on, now if I remember rightly, the 3rd of November, they will be releasing their graphic cards. But I don't think they're going to be any different prices than what you got on here. They're going to be, if they're competitive, AMD are going to be competitive in the pricing. So I'm going to be dearer by £50 or £50 cheaper maybe. Depends how competitive they are. So yeah, I don't see cheaper graphic cards coming out at all. Plus at the end of the day, we don't know what SKUs AMD are going to release. Again, there is a thing on the net. They're going to be releasing the high-end stuff first, budget stuff next year. So again, for you budget users or even mid-tier game users, really, we'd have to wait. End of story. It's going to be well into next year before we see a graphic card. So yeah, expensive graphic cards again. Right, let's move on. There's something more interesting. Not being too much of a rip-off. I have got myself an EVGA D5 reservoir and pump. Now I plan to make an AM5 setup, but I'm going to be different. I don't usually do things like this, but I've always wanted to do it. It's going to be a bit of a fun project for me. We're going to do a hardcore water pipe system on the AM5 platform. Now I've got other stuff coming, but they're not in stock yet. I've ordered a new AM5 block because they've made a special block for AM5. Some other few things. Not got those fans, but I will probably use the fans I've already got here, the Liane Lee ones, because they've got nice glow and they're easy to set up. And I've got to order, can't think, they ain't got none in stock yet, but maybe get one on the UK seller. Overclockers, I believe we've got some, a 420 radiator. So, because we have 4 fans, basically behind this somewhere, and go. Now I plan to do the GPU as well. This is why I've got the big one, the big reservoir. Now most people might say, now this is new to me, so I don't know really, getting a big reservoir or having 2 separate ones, for one for the GPU and one for the CPU. I don't know. Maybe you can comment below and tell me what's the best. Now I don't know if EVGA are the best people out there to do water systems. No idea. Again, never made one before. I've got plenty of all-in-ones, but I've never made my own setup. But I will be getting all the parts from EVGA. Now I don't know what size pipe to get. I think I do 12, 14 and 16. I've not made mine up yet what to get. But it'll be an AMD system. So it's going to have red dye at the end of the day going through it. So yeah, it'd be nice when it's all done. I mean, it could be 6 months before finish, so I'll be making videos slowly over time, get this done. Got to keep some money back, because obviously when Raptor Lake comes out, we've got to buy new budget CPUs and motherboards to test. And hopefully Intel will also release graphic cards, with luck. So yeah, be nice. So if anyone can comment below saying what type of pipe I should get, let me know. Like I said, I don't know yet. It's something new. And I've also got to get a new case. Well, I don't have to get a new case, I've got plenty of cases. Well, I'm thinking about getting rather Thermaltake's P90. So that's the big one which goes at an angle. Or the P5 on Thermaltake. Another obviously open chassis. Or we've got the Liane Lee, is it R11, the extra large one. We may get that. Or I can use the Corsair, which I've already got, the Corsair 7000 case. But I'm going to go white. I'm trying to get a white case. I ain't got a white case. And the radiator and everything I'm buying is white. So I'm trying to get the white setup for a change instead of a black. So yeah. So if you can, let me know what case you think I should buy. Yeah, it'll be the Thermaltake P90, P5 or the Liane Lee. Now if I get the Liane Lee one, I don't think I'll get the white one. I think I'll probably end up getting the silver one. It's, to go with some of these fittings, because some of these fittings have got silver on them. So yeah, or aluminium, I can't remember if it's aluminium or silver, I can't remember what they state it is now. So yeah, it'd be nice to get it. I've got some other fittings to go with it, which I bought, which they wrap around the reservoir. I'm not quite sure what that does, more about looking in a book. And we've got some other brackets, and I've got another set of brackets as well. as well to go round, loop accessory. So yeah, just see how it all goes together, and slowly we get it together and have a nice set of videos how to make a water system. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, which probably next week when AMD announce the CPUs, the final release date of CPUs, which will be the 27th, and hopefully we might be able to order some stuff. Okay, see you ladies, have fun, and don't forget to subscribe.